Welcome in Michael Murray at the 2023 Benzinga Fintech Deal Day with David from OurBanc joining us on stage. David, it's great to have you with us.
Thank you very much. Thank you. Appreciate the time and the honor inviting us here.
It's a pleasure to have you here. We're looking forward to your panel a little bit later today at 4:30 to close out the Fintech Deal Day. But tell us really briefly what OurBanc is and what you guys do.
Yeah, thank you very much. At OurBanc, we're building a community-first fintech, right? And we believe that a better tomorrow begins today. And it begins by building something that sits at the intersection of inclusion and sustainability. And for that, we believe more equitable payments is foundational to that conversation.
Fantastic.
Thank you.
So what is the problem that you guys are really looking to address in the marketplace, right? The underserved community, what exactly are you guys doing to combat that?
Yeah, so within the United States, right, there are about over 60 million folks, right? About 20% of adult Americans that are either underbanked or unbanked. Right, either that means they don't have formal bank accounts, or if they do, they don't really optimize it. So what that means for them is that they're spending about $3,000, which is about 10 to 14% of their income, essentially to access money that they have or money that's coming to them soon.
Got it.
$3,000. I don't know about you, man, but I don't think you're paying your bank $3,000 just to get basic financial services.
That's big.
So we want to solve that. And want to help drive the conversation. And the way you get to that is, if you look at other countries, at the end of the day, the most foundational conversation is how money got to move quicker and cheaper, and needs to meet me where I am. And so we believe that by leaning into faster payments, right, adoption within the United States, and other enabling technologies around open finance, AI, that's in aggregate, provides a generational opportunity to actually move forward, provide more equitable and inclusive products. And look, at the end of the day, it's actually going to be very beneficial, not just to us, our constituents, but actually beneficial to all businesses, right? So McKinsey had a research thing that they did a couple of years ago, where they said even just achieving parity in financial access represents a $2 billion incremental revenue to banks. So at the end of the day, everyone can win.
Yeah.
It just means that we got to build difference.
Yeah.
The folks that you partner with matters. There needs to be alignment. And even the way that you fund some of these businesses needs to fundamentally be different.
Yeah, that's great. So a final question for you going into 2024, what do you want to see the markets do? What do you want to see investors be keeping in top of mind to really put themselves in the best position for financial success? And why should people reach out to you at OurBanc to put themselves in that position too?
Yeah, one thing that we were most excited, I keep coming back to the foundational, operational, macro thing that we need to collectively be part of in terms of understanding that it's here, sharing that understanding with other folks within the industry and outside the industry. And it's all about the adoption of real-time payment. It's almost the last time the United States went through a transformation of our payments infrastructure was over 30 years ago, when I was, 5 years old or whatever. So we need to understand that.
Yeah.
And we need everyone to understand that. I always think about payments is so boring. I don't know about you, but do you think about the internet? I'm asking you a question. Do you think about the internet?
Yeah.
Most people will not think about the internet, but when the internet doesn't work, they're like, oh, snap.
Absolutely, yeah.
Payments is like that. If money cannot move, there's a problem.
That's
but when it's moving, no one thinks about it. It's like the internet. And so we, in the United States, we're at that point where we're going through this, probably I believe is the biggest change that can impact the lives of all for the better. So we need to understand it. We need to understand how we can leverage faster payments in various use cases to better the lives of others. And we need to share that message with other folks and drive massive adoption. Because at the end of the day, everyone's going to win.
Absolutely. David, can't tell you how much we appreciate what you're doing for the industry, how you're approaching this underbanked community, and what you guys are doing in the space. Thank you very much for joining us.
Thank you very much. I appreciate it, man.
Thank you.
Thanks for the interview. For sure.